Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, YouTube. Quick message. It says, give thanks to all things, good, the bad, the ugly, and the beauty, each to their own. I come to figure out this is truly about your intentions of the heart and the mind, your will, your acts. What you do will determine your character, your core, how you are seen as an example to the next. How you overcome is overall your justice, your karma. As it is above, so it is below. How we move through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the beauty with ourselves and with others. Our thoughts are where life begins, the womb, Mother Earth, the cocoon. Our actions is what you put in, is what you get out. Look around you and the things that you have influence over. Your child, your plants, your animals, yourself, manifestations, downloads, businesses, child, the vegetation, the transformations, the realizations, as you move through the illusions, the manipulations. It says here, but what about in the in-between? Too many people are seeing life as black and white, but what about the in-between? Again, as it is above, so it is below. Inner standing, the alignment of the unknown, your core, your chakras, your angels, your animal totems, the moon, the stars, the trees. Grounding yourself with ancestors of light, protection and guidance. All that's taken for granted and no attention paid to is why Tower moments occur in our lives, in order to trigger, remind and humble us. At this point I was picking up on our health, spiritual health, physical health, mental health, emotional health, financial health, cold, water, waiting, patiently, warning, rest, transformation of, regeneration, genification, restoration, death to an old way, believing in self spiritually, thinking of and or feeling self-doubt, knowing better, so therefore beginning the process of doing better, ignoring the negative and the low vibration that you once allowed to be a part of your life, once upon a time. So I was writing in some kind of blue scattered energy. It says here, it's a time to recognize your own within, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beauty. Here I was kind of doing a kind of, I don't know, I just had a little vision. So here I done 4 wands. I kind of got thrown back to the tarot. So I saw the 4 of wands in my image. A lot of people, even myself, in my previous videos, I would say the good, the bad, and the ugly. But when I was downloading this early hours, but what about the beauty within you? Not just in others, but what about you? What's the changes that you can make as an individual going forward from all of what you've gone through? So it's a time to recognize your own within, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beauty. Again, I was downloading and I was picking up on the archangels of protection. So you got Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, all having their own unique gifts in what it is that they bring to. And again here, and where there's good, like I said, where there's good, there's bad. Where there's beauty, there's ugly. There's another 4 other angels that I kind of came across whilst I was doing my going into my downloading energy kind of process. Those other 4 angels also have a balance to this cycle of life that we're living. It's good to look them up. I can't even pronounce their names, otherwise I would. But they rule over the flash, the tornado, the ocean, and the sunrise. Structure, stability of your I am, your within, as to be an example to those that resonate and are able to understand your structure, your core, your soul tribe, your cluster, your frequency, your vibration, Don't alter your inner intuitive knowing of self. Don't allow others' opinions, their judgments, to overrule what you know of yourself. That's their good, their bad, and their ugly, and their beauty that they project through rejection, manipulation, realizations, attractions. Understand the power of the behind the veil, behind the scenes, the in-between. As it is above, so it is below, and all around, infinite energy of choices and decisions, actions and consequences. Trust in self, in the Most High, in your experiences, and knowledge of X, Y, and Z, freedom to be, just be, the core of you. And at that point I was downloading one song, and it says, no matter what the people say, I'll tag it. No matter what the people say, no matter what you do, people are going to talk about you anyway. So why not just be free and just do you? When I was picking up the 4 of Wands energy, it was like I went into a little trance and I started colouring, and the 4 of Wands represents for me your heart space, your expression, your roots, and your intuition, your innocence. That's the foundation of you. Don't allow anyone to rock that foundation of you. What you have to now do is build around that, your foundation, that castle energy. And so many of us would do so, but allow these outside influence of lower vibrations to come into that castle we create for ourselves, blocking our heart chakras, our expressions, forgetting our roots, and corrupting our innocence and our intuitions. You can't allow that to happen, because that's what's going to get you through. Logic is being collapsed. Conceptions and illusions of create fear, but nothing to fear but fear itself. But what about knowing, picking sense out of nonsense, and finding an in-between balance to self and all around and all within? Judge who? Judge me, judge you. I got my song up on Facebook I made some months ago and put it up. I put that in the description also. Understanding every concept of self, not just of X, Y, and Z. Because in all things you have to be observant and vigilant. Teach with your last. Be the person you want to see. Live by example. Infinite case, that is what is replaced or reflective. Your intentions would then curve and grow. Look into your garden, into your children, and into all that you grow around you, as I said before. And you will see yourself. You will see your good, you will see your bad, and you will see your ugly, and your beauty. What needs to change? What needs to change? Grand Rising YouTube. You might hear this again for the second time, depending if I link my first channeling message with this message. So I'm definitely picking up an energy of gratitude. South Node. Life depth. Being grateful for all things, just like I channeled in my channeling message. Believe. Creativity. 5th house. Believe in your inner child. Believe in your inner self, your good, your bad, and your ugly, and your beauty. Neptune, sacrifice, letting go of this South Node energy in order to receive and believe this creativity. Bottom of the house, bottom of the house, bottom of the deck, Fourth house, your roots, your culture. It's very same energy as what I channel, so I may put them together. So you got eclipse in Aries. Too many cards, but okay. Eclipse in Sagittarius. Growth, collaboration. And you got Sun in Scorpio. Passions. One more card for this energy of sacrifice. Too many. Sun in Cancer, home. Sacrificing those old thinking patterns, those old ways of doing. Death to the old. Rebirth. It says boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Eclipse in Sagittarius, success after a setback. Sun in Scorpio, a passionate, intense, or mysterious space. Sun in Cancer, focus on your home and love. Bottom of the deck, Eclipse in Libra. Reevaluate relationships, justice and fair play. Rebalance. Because right now we're being activated. So let's see what this activation is in regards to. Divine Feminine energy. Let's get one more card in regards to this activation. Activation for the Divine Feminine for this time in regards to chakra and heart. Having to open up your heart chakra, your feminine side, your more nurturing side, in order to receive. We read card 21. The frequency of the Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Again, just like I downloaded, I will put the two videos together, the channeling and this one, because it's the same energy. Heart chakra, fourth chakra, that fourth energy again. It says the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Access. Your heart chakra is the access to you, to your core. Crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Higher consciousness, higher thinking. Thinking outside of that box. I'm hearing whilst building that box. Whilst you build and you strengthen your core, your foundation. Learning experiences, examples. Something more. One more card in regards to this energy of Divine Feminine. What's the activation energy? Root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our senses of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Just out of interest. Cosmic flower. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. It starts off, that's foundation love is the first love. Foundation love is the first love as you're growing, just like I channeled at the beginning. When you're growing a plantation, a foundation, you're having to put the love and care and energy into it that's needed in order for it to grow, for that cosmic flower to bloom nicely. Like I said in the beginning, you can tell your heart space, your mind space, by what's around you, by the things that you put energy into, by your influences then, like your children, your plants, your animals, your business, yourself. Alchemy at the bottom of the deck. The frequency of alchemy activates a magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transformation. Let's see, let's get some animal spirit in regards to this. Tiger, willpower, will. Card number 34. Let's get one more. Rhinoceros, moderation. 5. One more. Dolphin, happiness. I was asking what's the most important message here in regards to the energy that's down. Happiness, dolphin, to be free. Like I said, to be free in the beginning of the channeling. Peace and happiness. That's what someone's striving for right now. Someone's literally riding the waves in order for this peace. Tell me more about this moderation energy. Why is moderation here? First, the earth. Right now, this is where that health energy is coming back to me. Nurturing yourself. By giving yourself what your body is needing right now in order to get through this physical and this physical plane, this 3D life, in moderation. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this happiness. Earth Mother. That's that nurturing, that intentions. It starts off in your mind. Tell me one more card. Inner quiet. Retreat. Inner silence. Inner knowing. Bottom of the deck, respect. All things and self. Overall chakra insight. I'm about to listen I feel like somebody's not feeling desirable right now. Throughout, not taking the divine feminine. In the reverse, overall energy, goals, passions, craving, fulfillment. Sacral energy. At the bottom of the deck, faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Tell me more about this energy of thirsty earth and earth mother. Finding knowledge with the things around you, the earth around you, the people, places, and things around you. Intelligence. Taking in information in moderation. Education, knowledge, perceptions, and flexibility. Tell me more about this real energy. Observation. Love. I'm hearing bring love into the picture. Although that's not the card that's out, but kindness, benevolence, sharing and receiving, compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. Tell me more about this inner quiet. What's the advice of this inner quiet? Tell me more about the advice of this inner quiet. Someone's will is in the reverse. Someone's will to love, someone's will to take in the information, someone's will powers down, and there's a need to relive yourself, fueling your tank, fueling your body, fueling your physical body with more water in moderation in all things. Moderation, being vigilant, observant, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. I feel like somebody feels like they're slipping off a path right now. Maybe to do with a love situation. Maybe someone's not being very kind, caring, sharing. Maybe someone's just receiving too much information right now. Too much information in this inner quiet energy. There's a need to pull back. See where it is you're coming from. Take time. Journal maybe. Or I don't know. Tell me more. One more card. The crown chakra. High priestess energy. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy with the crown chakra. Messages from Mother Earth. Right now, all I'm hearing right now is there's knowledge in all things. There's knowledge in all things. I didn't even notice this card that's flipped over there as well. Again, quiet stillness. It goes with this inner quiet energy. Tell me more about this energy that's taking you. So somebody's definitely in their mind space right now, in their 5D mind space as well to that. High energy of your crown chakra, intelligence, and the things that you're taking in and learning of, the wonder of colors. I'm not going to take all of these, but it says here the wonder of colors, the breath, and power to prayer, most definitely. To get rid of any confusion within this inner stillness, this inner quiet. I talk to my ancestors on a regular. I pray to unravel and reveal any deception, any confusion, illusion. And believe me in you, through one way or the other, through it be music, through it be movies, just through a message or some way, shape or form, confirmation always comes. Always comes. Because this lesson that we're living is not to break us, it's to make us. It feels like a puzzle because of the illusions and the false doctrines and the lies and the manipulations and all of that stuff over what truth is. Not card went way over. So it says, clairaudience. Have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? There's a particular song or piece of music playing in your head unexpectedly. Do you sometimes hear what others are thinking? These could be indicators you have the ability of clairaudience. It's the inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving the information on a psychic or mediumistic level. Some people hear objectively, which is outside themselves. Others hear subjectively, in their mind. That's my energy then, because that's how I hear, subjectively. As thorough hearing messages, I believe it says, in their own voice. 100%, that's my energy. On a mediumship level, when a medium is working with the ability of clairaudience, it can be very specific and quite remarkable to witness. The medium's inner hearing is so acute and receptive that they may verbalize everything they're being told by the spirit communicator. Next time you're outside, try the simple exercise. Relax and close your eyes. Try to really listen to the sounds that are far away, far off in the distance. Be it the traffic, children playing, birds singing, or just people talking. Use the power of thought to stretch your listening, and then focus your awareness on the sounds closest to you. Listen to all the sounds at once. This special exercise is meant to develop and strengthen the medium's inner sense of hearing. Again, like I said, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's receiving a lot of messages through one way, shape or form. And again, like I said, even if you shut yourself away from the world and the Most High has a message for you, it's going to come through some way, shape or form. Music, a movie, a message, just out of the blue. One more card in my cards. This intelligence, this crown chakra energy that's coming in. Today just resonate with the energy of this reading. I feel like it's got someone a little bit off balance. Like that kind of breathtaking energy, like it's unbelievable. Animal kingdom. Mind focus. So it says animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. Whether they have feathers or fur, 2 legs or 4, they also have souls, and people take comfort in knowing their beloved pets exist in the spiritual world. Many people reach out to a medium with the hope of connecting to their loved ones, but equally, there are people who also want to know, do animals go to the other side? Will my beloved pet be there waiting for me? Animals are just like us, that they're a soul that temporarily inhabits a body. As a medium, you have the ability to sense, feel, and even hear these wonderful creatures that have passed on. All it takes is a little education and training for you to open your awareness to them. I'm hearing the, what's that Eddie Murphy movie? Anyway, it says to become more aware of people's pets on the other side. Start by studying the different types of animals that make up the animal kingdom. Become aware of all animals you see throughout the day. Notice their space, size, color, breed, and personality. Hold their image in your mind for a moment. Be open to all animals, as there are pets of all kinds, not just dogs and cats. By educating yourself and being more aware of different animals, you actually adding knowledge to your unlimited psychic database. Like I said in the channeling part of this message in the beginning, in regards to connecting with all things, believing in the unknown, in that in-between, the animal totem, understanding that you can also have an animal, which is your soul, part of that soul tribe, that soul guidance and protection. Mind focus. Concentration and focus of the mind are keys to the sustaining a strong link with the spirit world. To create a strong link with the spirit world, It's important to build up your psychic connection to communication, so communication can move freely back and forth between the spirit world and you. That's that meditation, quiet stillness and inner quiet energy. A mind that is not focused cannot concentrate on the task at hand. Once your attention veers off somewhere else, the link with the spirit world can easily be broken, and you'll have to reinitiate the connection all over again. There are many ways to train your mind to be more focused. Meditation is one way. Simply focus on the rhythm of your breath as you inhale and exhale. If your mind wanders, bring your awareness back to the breath. Another way is to gaze at a single candle flame, focusing all of your attention on the flame and thinking of nothing else. Focusing doesn't mean intense staring. It's more about placing your awareness on one single thing at a time. When someone walks by, hold the image of their face in your mind. Being in nature helps too. When you're outside, relax and make yourself comfortable and focus on the beauty, on the beautiful flower or even a tree. Notice each and everything about it, from its size to its color, leaves, branches, scent, and so forth. Possessing the power of the mind, focus and concentration will make you a better vessel for the spirit world and those who seek out your help. Intuitive walking. Again, seeing that you are part of everything and everything is a part of you. Let's tap into this energy. What's this energy? Turtle energy. Let's see. What's the energy that those who resonate with this reading are having to deal with at this time? What's the energy that those who resonate with the energy of this reading having to deal with at this time? Coming towards them. Too much. Sea serpent, swan and wolf. I need to follow your instincts here. Tarantula. Someone, let's see, air energy. So the energy of those who is resonating with this reading: ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the soul. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements. Simultaneously, this helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers. As they collect life experiences under their shells for later use, the most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. To bring into balance, an adventure. So this is the energy of you, those who's resonating with the energy of the reading so far, and the energy that you're having to deal with at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose. A habit or a routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention in order to find true happiness. You must choose happiness until you do satisfaction. Satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you will choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition. When out of balance, hesitates over intellectualizes. To bring into balance, daily journaling. Let's see, I'm going to pull one more card, because I feel like this is your energy of the turtle. This is the situation. And you've got the crocodile here. Again, there's an energy, I can feel another energy, so that's why I wanted to pull another card, another water energy. Let's see, crocodile. Now I'm hearing that song, Crocodile Teeth, honestly. So it says, resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the eternal world and tune inward. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck, lashes out. To bring into balance, rest. This card wanted to come out in the reverse, so be mindful and use your intuition on the energy that's coming towards you in this choice, this decision that you're making in this quiet stillness energy. I'm just trying to look and see what's next deck on me to use. In regards to this tarantula energy. High Priestess energy. Again, like I said, there's a high omen, high energy on regards to, again, someone's High Priestess, harnessing the mystic power within. I feel like someone's receiving so much messages right now in so many ways, be it through animals, be it through music, be it through watching movies, but someone's trying to make sense of the surrealness of all that's happening, that behind the veil, behind the scenes energy that they're experiencing right now. Bright witch, be the light. Snake, shield the old skin, or shed old skin. That's that releasing of the past, that South Node energy, letting go and letting go. Letting go of control of how you think this journey should be moving. How enjoy success and happiness is coming towards you once but again, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's understanding the energy that they're in this high priestess energy. Fully guarded and protected. Tell me more about this energy of the sun. I'm hearing wiser beyond. It says air guardian and the seer. Again, high priestess energy. See beyond the current situation and shift your perception. I'm hearing not long now. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's not long now. Animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Wait, be observant, patient, observant, vigilant. Before you make that move, whatever that move is for you, before you make that move, there's a need to wait patiently. Trust the messages that you're receiving from your Most High within this still energy. Trust your instincts. Alright, one more card on ancestors. Winter. I done a reading some time back and it says from winter to summer. Take care of your needs. Take care of your needs for that time, for this time. I said one more, but I feel Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. And on that note, I'm going to use this deck. Believe in your own magic. Tell me more about this magic. Tell me more about this magic. I'm hearing that you're literally being guided as you're going through this experience, this high priest energy experience. Your ancestors and your angels are guiding you through that strongest energy within. That's your angels and your ancestors throne. Your potential is endless and there's free there. Shark, swim away from this situation. There's a need to move away from whatever this situation is. And your guardian angels and your ancestors and your Most High is steering you in the direction that you need to be gone in. Through your high priestess, third eye energy, crown chakra energy. I feel like the Most High, your ancestors, are showing you things that is unknown to you. That kind of surreal energy, but they're showing you what you need to do. Why? Because the throne is yours. Three total different energies here. I'm going to read this one. Card number 45. Your potential is endless. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. Understand and know that. Know your potential, know who you are, that nobody can tell you otherwise. Card number 35. Shark, swim away from this situation. Think of this as the Lovers reversed from the traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark and they hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simple, you deserve better treatment and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Let's see who's over in this situation. What's the animal? Flowing river, going with the flow. I feel like someone's just going with the tide right now. When it's up, when it's down, someone's just going with the flow. Just going with the flow. Surviving out here, I'm hearing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. Your native spirits want you to know. Rivers have personalities and carries energy, just as animals and plants do. Believe that. From the river to from the Remorse to the Australian Aborigines to the other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it is important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. This means that when the card flowing river chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there is something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. The journey. As you shower and water flows over your body, imagine that everything is flowing into your life. Spend time next to a river or stream and watch the flowing waters. Use it as a metaphor to let go and enter the flow of freedom. Is the next page. Again, as I channeled in the beginning of the reading. Alright, let's see. Tell me more about this energy of this throne, of what's to come for those that's resonating for the energy of this reading. Because this throne, I feel like, is the fear of. That's what someone's fearing right now. It's either you're fearing your capabilities or somebody fearing your capabilities. But either way, the message here is to swim away from the situation and communicate clearly. Tell me more about this over the flow energy. What's the answer? What's the angel answer message for those that resonate with the energy of this reading? Before I pull the tarot. Remain positive and go with the flow. Tell me more about this energy of the shark. Reconsider. So maybe this shark is coming back towards you. Whoever this shark energy is in your life, or who you see as that shark, that predator energy. It flew out in the reverse over animal guardian, to be fair. Over in the energy of quiet stillness. It fell over in the reverse, so I feel like there's somebody who may be coming back towards you, who you've already moved away from in the past. Maybe for this a reconciliation, wanting you to reconsider, but there's a need for you to communicate clearly. No, clearly. There's a need for you to communicate clearly, and that answer there was no. Bottom of the deck, let go, unlikely. A year from now, wants to show itself. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy of reconsider. I'd reconsider here. I feel like someone's in a state of confusion over this offer, this energy of needing to reconsider or wanting to reconsider. Inner child, remain positive. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence and wonder. Communication. Tell me more about this energy of thrones and the need to have to communicate clearly in regards to. Tell me more about this energy. Self-expression, falling over on inner child. I won't take all of these. Your inner child has got a lot to say. A lot's been observed. Again, this could be a family member, relationship, friends. But whoever I feel like I'm speaking to right now has got a lot to say. But there's a need to be assertive, communicate clearly, and remain positive. Tell me more about this energy. Base chakra. Could well be, like I said, family. Someone from the foundation. Close friends. Tell me more about this energy of no. Why is no here? Got instincts wants to come out, creativity wants to come out, and guidance wants to come out. This one, clear answer. Physical health and home. Shelter, safety, nurturing and warmth. So there's a lot here to be resolved and overcome from the base, from the roots, from your foundation. There's a lot that needs to be healed here. I see that somebody probably held on to a lot here with the inner child and self-expression flying out in the reverse. Someone's not been able to speak their mind, and maybe not since from a child, in regards to the energy of where and how you may have been brought up, culture, religion, however it fits for you. But I feel like somebody now is needing to speak their mind, speak their truth, in order to overcome and move on to your next. It's almost like you're having to move on from this past. But there's a need to walk away or swim away, the card saying, from these shards, from this energy, from this situation, because it's not doing anything more than bringing you down. It's causing a physical health here, vitality, strength, body image, balance. It's affecting someone's way, how they nurture themselves and others. Again, I was picking up on the energy in the beginning of the channeling. Look to the things that you have influence over, the things that you're growing, children, animals, plants, businesses, your mindset, your manifestations. What keeps you triggered? What keeps you in a low vibration? Look to the stars, the set keys and codes of story of stellar wisdom. Cherubim, the angels. Tell me more about this energy of this inner child and this self-expression. Blue white over on there. Archangel Raziel. Seek and you will find. Be a wise one. Tell me more about this energy of communication. Be that person that you want to see, is what I'm hearing. Be that person in your child's life, in your animal's life, in your garden's life, in your own life that you never had growing up. Be the difference, be the change, be the example you never had. Tell me more about this energy of communication. Archangel Charity. Give with an open heart and be generous. Archangel Dorinka, I believe it says, hone your psychic ability, see through the illusions. Again, like I channeled in the beginning. I'm hearing, is it a bird, is it a plane? No, they're bats. open to the divine will, open to a higher illumination. Again, I feel like someone's in a very surreal energy, unbelievable kind of energy. Like, can't believe the messages that they're receiving through like music, movies, through their inner silence, just their intuition, their instincts. Someone's in a state of disbelief, I feel like. In their high priest or high priestess energy. Jeweled web, connectivity. Card number 32. Connectivity, no separation, feeling state. Approaching any oracle requires you to come in with a certain expectation. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know, or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You're really able to see beyond memory or projection, and so naturally everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what's possible. Imagine that the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you'll discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It is impossible to know how any of it works, but know this: what is in your highest good is sparkling jewel that lights up for you among the web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Take your focus of getting anywhere, practice feeling and being in a place where your desired experience has already come to pass. Who will you be when this is true? Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now? Practice that now? The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light up for you. It is celebrating you already. But that's the fear, that's the throne energy. I feel like this is that throne energy. But I feel like someone's in doubt of themselves and the power that they have within themselves. The jewel and the gem that they are, that they possess. Their spiritual gifts and abilities to overcome all of this root, foundation, situation, and where you was maybe once not able to express yourself. I feel like you're now able to express yourself clearly, assertively. But I feel like someone's just needing to get something off their chest, I guess. That's the energy I'm feeling over here. There's a need to self-express for somebody. Someone's needing to self-express, release something from their past. But then I'm also getting the message to also say, not everything deserves your response. Knowing better. So in the process of doing better, I'm back again. I've been gone for some time, couple of hours, 3 hours maybe, since I started this reading first thing this morning. I've been tapped into this energy, have been. So I've just come back and I'm kind of tapping back in, and I'm reading up this card here, Desires, in order to kind of refresh myself from and tap back into this energy again. It was a good energy, good reading, but my door knocked and I had to go. So yeah, I'm back again. Oh, I just had the page, just slipped. Okay, so it says, journey beneath your surface once to the depth of your soul's true desire. There are no limits to what you can achieve. From the depth of a crystal spring, a beautiful water spirit beckons. Her silent, open-armed invitation calls us to journey past the surface, to go beyond the known, into the mystery within. Goldfish encircle her with a promise of good fortune for those who are willing to move past the surface currents of wants and fears in order to swim amidst the depth of their soul's true desire. The card desires and simple pleasures in life can be satisfying on some levels, but this card is about assessing your deepest desire, the core inspiration of your spirit, why you are truly here. Your soul is urging you to journey to the center of your being and answer its call. Sometimes our deep desires are those we are carried with us since childhood in different forms. Sometimes they are discovered along the way. Have you always wanted to be an artist or a teacher, to build your own house, become a monk, travel the world, open a B&B, or become a musician? What makes you passionate in life? What makes you excited? What makes you laugh? Think of a time when you were truly happy, content, or excited and inspired to live more fully. What elements come together? As I say that, I hear the ice cream van outside. Come together to fulfill your soul's desire then. The truth is that we almost always get what we ask for. We just don't always ask for what we truly deeply want. Let that sink in. It's time to find what really makes you happy and joyous. Not just what others expect of you, or what you have been conditioned to think will fulfill you, but what you really truly want. Look at what is currently in your life. See this as an expression of what you have asked for in the past. It is making you happy or just feeding superficial gratification. It's time to walk into the direction of your true desire. If you could do, be, or create anything in this lifetime, what would it be? You don't have to see the whole pathway, just take the first steps in faith and the next will reveal itself. Absolutely anything is achievable if your heart is driving the force. The heart and the mind. Here it says the heart. For me, it's the mind. It's where the birthing canal starts. That's the womb. That cocoon energy where the transformation and everything can begin. Alright, Divine Feminine card number 21 reads, three-dimensional reality is based on the duality between opposites and their eternal movement towards union. Everything is created in pairs, male, female, matter, spirit, empty, full, dark and light, and so on. Without the tension caused by the magnetic push and pull of jewels, there will be no movement, and without movement there will be no life as we know it. When we push and pull of opposites is equal, a state of balance is achieved. For humans to live harmoniously with each other, the masculine and the feminine have to reach a state of union, both outward in a relationship with each other, as well as inward in a balanced state of heart, mind and soul. The masculine and feminine attributes inside all of us have to be fully realized, understood and expressed. Now that we are moving into a new energy, the enhanced qualities of these two opposites in human nature are emerging and urging us to let go of the roles we have traditionally assigned in our past, allowing new masculinity and a new femininity to arise. The divine feminine is fluid and receptive. It surrenders and opens and is able to easily give way and pull towards galaxies of emptiness and higher consciousness when facilitated by true divine masculinity. This femininity is intrinsically connected to the higher realms and Mother Earth, giving birth to life, ideas, expressions and dreams. The color pink is associated with the universal love for oneself and others, with sweetness and with tenderness and care. All attributes that are associated with feminine qualities, brighter pink things. Brighter pink brings in an aspect of aliveness, excitement, high energy and power. There are various elements of the flower of life visible as a reference to the three-dimensional reality we are creating here on earth. The light blue reference to the ability to express ourselves with honesty, tenderness and kindness. The 4 stars in the corners refer to one form-based reality. The water in the background is representing of the emotional plane, the realm mostly associated with the feminine. Try this. Close your eyes and go inside yourself. The feminine nature is to love, nurture and guide through intuition. Are you allowing this? Are you loving towards others? How about towards yourself? Do you express your femininity without holding back? Take some time tonight to do something loving and special for yourself to spark your femininity. And this goes right back to what I said and what I channeled and what I wrote myself in the beginning of this reading through my channeling. This is almost a kind of, it almost resonates with me to a small point, like this for an example. I've been channeling this energy. The write-up that I did early hours of this morning is basically what I literally just read out of the Divine Feminine card, out of the Desire card, and out of all the cards that's down right now. It's about believing in your magic, being assertive, communicating clearly what your inner child couldn't communicate as a child possibly, and probably throughout your whole adulthood, up until this point of your ascension, of your awakening. At this point where now it's almost a surreal energy for me, that my cards are speaking exactly what I'm feeling. My cards are showing me and allowing me to be able to speak what it is I feel in order to put out to a collective for 1, 2, 3 to watch and listen to, and hopefully connect with the core of me and understand the space where this advice, let me say that, hopefully motivation and inspiration for somebody in order to move forward. It's surreal that all of my cards, and I've got hundreds here, I know if I had to pull at least one card from each of them, it's going to align to the message overall. This is about nurturing yourself and those around you who you have influence over, e.g. children. freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, the Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life, so that you may be free. Temple of Lapis, I can't pronounce that, but you can. It says, your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star people from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transform. Help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love-based community. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. So going back to the whole of this reading, and another reading that I did with one of the oracles that came out, and it was, how can you fill others' cup when your own cup is empty? This is about facing your own good, your bad, and your ugly, and your beauty. This is about accepting you wholeheartedly, accepting yourself wholeheartedly, and accepting others for who they are and where they are in their journey. Not everybody is on the same vibration as everybody else. And what wisdom you've gained, I feel like it's a wisdom that is part of your journey to be shared with a collective, no matter how big or small the collective may be. Even if it's one, I told myself when I started my channel, even if it's one person that gets something from a video, for me, a message for me, is good for me, because that's what my Most High has ordained for me. That's the message I received when I first started my channel. I knew my channel was never going to be a fast moving channel to start with. I knew it was never going to be that way, because that was downloaded to me from the very beginning. Going back to the song I wrote, you tell me want to come up here and share for me stress, but the most I tell me say this is for me quest, this is for me mission, and this is for me quest. You understand? Like, but what the Most High has done for me, it showed me the power that I have in other endeavors within my life, and showed me who I am through my gifts, through my high priestess energy. There's a balance in here. There's a balance in that somebody's going through. Someone's going through releasing the old, shedding that skin, that snake energy, and stepping into an all new, and a new way of being, a new era. There's a reading I did, and it says, I think it's something like 444, generational, broader era to break generational thinking patterns, or something or the other. But I'm coming back to this. I believe that we're a generation to set example for the next generation. No matter how hard it gets, just keep on moving, having faith in your Most High, in yourself, not allowing anyone to elude you through manipulation for whatever the projection that they have within themselves. You understand? Well, the energy that they carry within themselves that they project out onto you. Understanding yourself enough that the words of another can't shake you. It can't trigger you into an energy where you're not moving, where you're not doing what it is that you're needing to be doing in alignment with your path, whatever that path is that you're on right now. But I feel like I'm speaking to a high priest or a high priestess energy, male or female, masculine and feminine energies out here. But there's a need to balance that energy, because there's blessings coming towards somebody. Big happy changes. This is a carried on energy. This is a spin-off from the last, I would say, 5-6 readings that I've done, if not more so. But the last week or so, the last 2 weeks, this is a spin-off. This is like the revelation coming for somebody. Someone's moving out of denial, and blessings are coming. and it's not coming fast enough for somebody, but this is happening in God's time and not man's time. It's enough time for you to make the changes necessary in order for these blessings. There's a need now to move away from outdated beliefs and into that new way. I'll say again, surrender to your inner peace. Trying to choose which cards to go with. Tell me what in regards to the energy of this blessing that's coming towards us, as resonating with the energy of this reading. Believing in yourself, believing in your creations, believing in what's being birthed right now. It's like this is the whole rebirthing energy. This is how someone's feeling inside right now, like a kitten energy. It says inner power. It's that surreal energy kicking in right now for me. This is everything that I channeled in the beginning of. I don't know whether I'm going to break this down into 3 videos or keep this as one. So depending on how I pull it out, it's depending on the length of it for me. But this is the Empress, Mother Earth, creation. And for me the ocean is your emotions and your intuition and how sensitive and emotional you are at this time. And whatever the situation is, it's almost like someone's telling themselves, well, you need to hear that this is not a situation that's going to last forever. I feel like someone's birthing a new creation right now. There's some kind of plan, development, but something is being birthed. It could even possibly be a pregnancy, but that's not the energy I'm picking up on right now. But someone's got an inner strength, a fiery energy within them. And whenever this comes into fruition, whatever it is that's being manifested, strength is going to come from it. A generational strength, breaking free of old ways of thinking, old outdated thinking patterns, as the card was saying. Two major arcana straight out. Transformation, another card, death. 4 of Swords, meditation, high energy in regards to meditating. In this time of this cocoon, womb, birthing energy, the thoughts, it's a time to be still, to be quiet, to be more observant, more vigilant. Just like you would as if you was carrying a child, or if you was protecting your child. Nurturer, protector, energy. Forward movement, planning. For full execution, I'm hearing 4 of Cups. Decision making, contemplation. King of Wands energy. Courageous. Nine of Cups. Someone's creating wish fulfillment. Solid, focused, intuitive plans for their future. Someone's doing the best that they possibly can in order for this birthing to come. But there's a mental conflict within, mental defeat in regards to if I can do this, if I've got the strength, can I? But there's some kind of doubt within. I feel like this is an inner doubt, not necessarily a doubt from others, but I feel like this is a battle between masculine and feminine within you. But nevertheless, I feel like someone knows that this, whatever this forward movement is, it's gonna work. But someone's fearing what it is that they can do and what it is that they've overcome. That kind of an energy I'm picking up on. Unbelievable kind of feeling, like someone can't believe that they've created this, but they've always known that it's in them. Tell me more about this meditation for Swords energy. Five of Wands, conflict. That's that inner conflict. Mind over matter. Tell me more about this Four of Cups, contemplation energy. For those that's resonating with the energy. Confident, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Coins. You and somebody else. I mean, we've got a pair here. So we've got the King of Wands and we've got the Queen of Wands. So somebody, I believe that you're in contemplation. I'm seeing that you're in contemplation about you and your confidence and your desires and your passions and your inspirations and all of those things. You're looking and meditating and contemplating and coming to some kind of transformations, realizations about who you truly are, what it is that you've overcome, the things that you've physically and mentally overcome. You know the strength you've got inside of you. You know whosoever I'm connecting to knows that they got lion or lioness energy within them. They know they've got the ability to birth their wish fulfillment. Anything that the mind tells them or anything that you set your mind to, you do. I'm talking to that kind of an energy. But I feel like someone's confidence is just being shattered right now. It's just being shattered right now. But I feel like I could even be talking to a Leo energy. Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. Again, now we've got the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is on somebody's mind. And the Queen of Coins is on this King of Wands' mind. Tell me more about the energy of this Queen of Wands. But we've got a third party energy here. I'm picking up three energies here. Tell me more about this Queen of Coins energy. Why is it Queen of Coins? Studies. Page of Coins. Whoever this King of Wands is seeing this Queen of Coins doing what it is that they're needing to do in order to gain the strength and the knowledge and the wisdom that they're needing right now in order to align themselves with their manifestations, their plans. Someone's watching somebody literally transform right before their eyes. It's almost like it's giving somebody the fight within themselves. It's encouraging somebody. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands energy. Why is this Queen of Wands? Hierophant, values, in the reverse. Hierophant energy, so that's Taurus energy. That's somebody kind of not going with their wisdom, going against their wisdom. Somebody's in deep contemplation. It's almost like you're in between. I'm talking to somebody who's kind of in between, tapping into the dark side and the light side of themselves, trying to figure out where it is that they're wanting to be in this cycle right now, going forward. Someone's looking back. I feel like I'm connecting to somebody who's looking back to a time that's probably pushed them into this transformation. Bottom of the deck, victory. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy, values. Someone's values is in reverse here. Could possibly be a marriage with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here. Long-term commitment. Tell me more about this energy of the Hierophant in the reverse. King of Cups in the in a dream state and needs to wake up, and it's falling over onto this sorrow energy all here where there was lies and deceit and inner demons and that anxiety energy. It's almost like this emperor is in the in-between realms energy, between reality and spirituality, realizations, in a state of denial then, I want to say. Tell me more about this inner dream state for this emperor in this past life. Yeah, it says mother figure pregnancy is in the reverse. So maybe there's been a loss. And if this is the case and anyone's resonating with a loss of a child, condolences. And I'm also hearing that the emperor gave to a mother figure pregnancy, and turns out that there was a disappointment with the Three of Cups in the reverse. There's a disappointment, strings of fate, red string of fate. Tell me more about this energy of red string of fate in regards to the energies, the Emperor's current energy. Doing my own thing, but the Emperor is not. Tell me more about this mother figure energy, this mother figure pregnancy energy that this Emperor is in a dream state of ascension. Whatever the situation is played havoc on the Emperor, played havoc on this Emperor's emotion and drive, inner drive, knocked this Emperor for six. Whatever this loss is around this mother figure pregnancy, be it a child's mother, be it a mother, or be it the idea of becoming an emperor, becoming a father. But whatever the situation is, it's causing this emperor to need to be alone, because this emperor is defensive right now. I'm hearing throwing a tantrum, lashing out on himself and on others, internally, inflicting self-sabotage. I'm picking up for the energy of descending, not doing anything by the book. Tell me more about this ascension in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of ascension in the reverse. Showing no affection right now, just releasing everything and everyone around them. Cutthroat decisions I'm hearing. Not putting no effort into nothing, into self, into anything. And it's because of whatever has taken place in the past with this emperor and this empress's energy, and whosoever this pregnancy in the reverse, this mother pregnancy is in the reverse, is caused this emperor to go downhill. There's a depression energy here, and a descending energy. Someone's falling back into their self node and holding very much onto the past and the old way of doing things and thinking. Longing for you. Someone's I feel like a numb energy right here, right now. A numb energy. Tell me more about this longing for you energy. Someone's feeling very tense. I'm feeling it in my shoulders right there. My left shoulder feels very tense. Around my neck feels very tense. Someone's missing the way that things used to be. And it's causing tension within the body, I feel like. Stress within the body. That's that health energy I was picking up in the first part of this reading. Could be in the first video where I was channeling, or if I split this into 3 videos, but it's a deep reading. Family vacation. Tell me more in regards to this energy. This emperor saying he just needs a holiday, he needs a break, he needs to be alone, he needs to connect with the Most High, with God, with his ancestors, his archangels. Tell me more about this spirit help. What's the help that this emperor is seeking from above? Someone got caught up. This emperor got caught up in a situation of lust, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy in regards to caught up. Fresh start in the reverse. seeking online hookups, one night stand energy I'm hearing, got caught up with a one night stand, maybe a pregnancy came off of a one night stand, and it's putting the Emperor in a kind of despair energy, because now how is he going to make it back to his Empress when there's a third party that's expecting